Hi everyone, welcome back to Glam Dunk. My name is Becca, and today on my channel we're going to do something a little different. I know my first two videos have been sports history and makeup related. That's mostly what this channel is going to be, but sometimes I'm going to post videos that are just makeup, and sometimes I'm going to post videos that are just sports, and you know, I like to switch it up a little bit and not be stuck in one lane. So today we're going to do a quick little makeup first impressions on a product I'm really excited about trying, and that is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. So this is, I just got it in the mail yesterday. I love the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've used it for like years, and so I was really intrigued by this because I have dry skin, but for some reason my lids are, I don't know if they're oily or if the problem is that I have hooded lids, and so I feel like my eyeshadow creases so easily. I have to wear an eye primer, but I still feel like I haven't found the best eye primer possible. I feel like it still creases by the end of the day. So I'm really excited about this because this primer is so good and so sticky, yet it's also moisturizing for dry skin. But the thing about this is that it's not just an eyeshadow primer, it's also a under eye primer for concealer. Let me open it up. This is what it looks like. And I think it has a doe foot, yeah. So let me read you the claims about it. So it says, what it is, an invisible hydrating primer for eyeshadow and under eye concealer that smooths skin and locks down color to prevent creasing, fading, and smudging, which is what I need. The finish is natural, it's for all skin types. Highlighted ingredients, blue agave extract, helps form an invisible layer to lock in makeup. Hyaluronic acid and hemp-derived cannabis seed extract, boost hydration for delicate eyelid and under eye area. Niacinamide and aloe water provide additional moisture and antioxidant benefits. So it has 4.7 stars on Sephora at the moment. It was $24. I got it at Sephora. I'm really excited to try it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my makeup with you with some of my favorite products, since I haven't really talked about makeup yet on my channel. I've just done it while I'm talking about sports. So I'm going to try this on both my under eyes and on my lids as a primer, and I'm going to check in with you later and see how it wore. So let me start on my makeup. So honestly, I haven't been wearing primer much because I've been preferring things more like BB cream or CC cream. I know in the first two videos I wore foundations. Well, no. The second one I wore the e.l.f. CC cream. But the first one I wore the Fenty Hydrating, and that's my favorite for like if I'm actually going to like a concert or something, or a sporting, well, even a sporting event, I would just wear BB cream. So basically it's like my concert foundation, and this is my favorite primer. This is one of the only ones I like have left. It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and why I love this is because it's moisturizing, which I need with my dry skin, but it's also really sticky and tacky, so it adheres your foundation, whatever you're wearing, and keeps it on a really long time. So this is like the perfect concert. I go to a lot of concerts, so this is what I always choose to wear. Lately, instead of primer, I just make sure I always have my SPF on. This is my absolute favorite face SPF. I will buy this until the end of time. So this is the Native Unscented SPF for your face. It's mineral, which I always prefer because I have rosacea. My biggest tip I can give you is to wear SPF not only on your body but on your face, especially every single day. Not only to prevent skin cancer, but also it's going to help you with anti-aging, and it's like, I think it's like 95% of aging comes from the sun. So this helps a lot. You need to wear SPF on your face every single day, even if you're staying inside. Sun still comes through your windows. You need to wear SPF every day. Obviously, I need a new tube of this. This is like my second or third one of these. It just came out a few months ago. I don't know, but it's my absolute favorite. It's SPF 30, and it's sunscreen with zinc oxide. It's 20% zinc oxide, which is really good. And I love that they're from San Francisco because I'm from the Bay Area too. They also have a body SPF that I wear every single day too. I have the one in the Rosé scent. This is really good too, and I highly recommend it. This is what I wear every single day for SPF. And I feel like this is a really good kind of primer on its own. It's really moisturizing and nice. I just don't wear primer anymore unless I'm going somewhere where I need my makeup to last like forever. So today I already put this on, but today for the sake of this video and because I'm trying the Hydra Grip eye primer, I'm gonna wear the Hydra Grip primer. It's a lot of primer. And then this is my favorite concealer to conceal any acne I have. I suffer from acne, and this is my favorite one to cover up acne. I can't use this under my eyes, it's too drying, but this one's really nice on my acne though because it is soft matte, so it dries down and I can put my foundation on top, but it's not too drying on my dry skin. So this is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have the shade Vanilla Light 2. So I just take it with my finger, and wherever I have like a really bad sit, I just cover it up, like just very lightly, and I don't really blend it in. I just kind of set it there and I let it dry because we're just going to put the foundation on top. I'm drinking the pumpkin Stoke. It's really good. So I'm going to put this on my under eyes. I don't have many under eye issues. It's the one issue I don't have. I have rosacea and acne, like I said, but I don't really get dark circles. I don't have many lines yet. But I'm going to try this anyway. My mom is going to try this on her under eyes because that's one of her problem areas. So I'll have to like update in the description box how it worked for her and her under eyes. But for me, that's one of the issues I don't have. But I'm going to put it there anyway under my concealer and foundation just to kind of see. I don't know how much I need. It's like clear. Feels like kind of slippery in a good way. Feels nice and smoothing, which is good for the under eye. I don't know exactly how much to like put. I don't want to overdo it. I think that's good though, especially for me. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream in the shade number 21 Light Beige. I actually bought this off a recommendation from Jessica Braun. She is like my favorite YouTuber in the entire world. I love her. If you have not watched her, you have to watch her. Her channel's at Jessica Braun, I think, and if you put in Jessica Braun on YouTube, she'll come up. She does makeup and lifestyle and vlogs and stuff, and I love her. I love her husband Tyler so much, and I love her daughter Gigi and their dog Pinocchio. I love them. They're like my favorite family. I watch any video that she posts, and she talked about this, and it's on Amazon. You can get it, I think it's like $12 or something. It's under 20 for sure. I used to use the CC cream every day, like that's what I wore every day in college, but that's expensive, and during the pandemic I just don't see the point if I'm just going to cover it up with masks. So this is like a great cheaper alternative. The only problem with this is that there's only a few shades, and they're really gray tone because Purito is a Korean skincare brand, and so I also use their cleansing oil. That's really good too. I think it's called From Green Cleansing Oil or something. You can get that on Amazon too. But it just looks so nice, and it's a BB cream, and it has Cica. Cica is a tiger grass. It's a skincare ingredient, and it is really good for acne and redness, which, like I said, I have rosacea, and this is awesome for that. I feel like my skin, my acne, my rosacea reacts really well to this ingredient, so the fact that this product has it in there and it's a like foundation, I really like that. My sister uses this. I use this. She has dry skin and she gets redness too. But like I said, they're gray tone. There's like, I think like 3 or 4 shades. But it looks gray when you put it on at first, but once you blend it out, it works, I think, because it's not super full coverage, but it's not going to work for everyone at all. So hopefully they expand their shade range, because I would like something even more perfect. Because like when you look how gray that looks, but then once I blend it out, it looks better. Not perfect, but at least it doesn't look orange, because I think BB creams usually are very orange. Like when I used to use like the Maybelline one, you know, back in the day, it was like orange. But this at least is, I'd rather have gray than orange on me. And shockingly, this actually looks pretty good on my nose. My nose is like my problem area. It's like the driest part of my face. And this actually looks pretty good. And I can get it to look decent around my nose ring, which is an issue I always. It's really nice and hydrating, I'm sure you can tell. I just really like this, and most days this is what I choose if I want decent coverage, but I want it to be comfy, and it's almost like putting on a skincare product because it has that Cica, it has SPF. It says healthy looking glow, flawless coverage, and fragrance free, and essential oil free, which is really good. I love that it's fragrance free too, so it won't irritate my skin. So next is concealer. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer with Vitamin C. I have the shade Fair. I know people on like TikTok really like this. They use it in like the darker shades for contour. I haven't tried that, but I think it's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. Has like one of those sponges and you twist it up. And I really like it. I don't need much coverage, like I said. My under eyes, I just don't have any issues. I don't have dark circles really or anything. Sometimes it'll get a little yellowish under there, but I think that's just because I have a yellow undertone in my skin. But I just kind of dot it on. Mostly I just use concealer to like brighten up under there and wherever else I need. I don't need much, so at least we can tell if it looks really nice and smooth with that eye primer from Milk. That looks really smooth and really nice and hydrated under there. I honestly, sometimes my under eyes can look very dry with concealer on them. That's why sometimes I don't even bother with concealer, because I feel like sometimes it ends up looking worse. But it doesn't look dry, it looks really hydrated. Ooh, my mom might really like this for her under eyes. So far, so good. So for setting the under eyes, I always use this. This is the number 7 Lift Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. I have the shade Light. I've hit pan on this. I love it so much. This is actually a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? It's Charlotte Tilbury powder. It's like in the same kind of format. It's the pressed powder. My mom used to use that every single day on her under eyes. Because like I said, she has problem under eyes, and it wouldn't settle in her lines or anything. It looked the best, the Charlotte Tilbury one. And then Jessica Braun talked about this and how it is like a literal dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. So we got it, and my mom uses this every day now too. She doesn't even need to repurchase the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is awesome because this is like, I swear that Charlotte Tilbury powder is like $50, and this is not even close to that. You can get this at like Target or Walgreens. You usually get it at Target. So even though I have dry skin, I have to set my face. I'm one of those people, I can't have it be tacky, especially now with face masks. Jessica Braun recently mentioned the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. I know I'm talking about her a lot, but I like buy 90% of my makeup from her recommendations. Her and Kathleen Light's Manny MUA. That's basically where I get all my recommendations from. She recently mentioned the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. So I've been using that e.l.f. setting powder lately, and I really like it. I might like it more than this one I'm going to mention, but this is what I used before that. Again, because I have dry skin, I wanted a powder that's kind of hydrating, and I could never find that, or at least not drying, and I finally found this. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfecting Loose Powder. I have it in the shade Translucent. Here's the thing with this. I read about this, and they're like, oh, it came about, like, I read it in an article about this, and they said, okay, it came out in like the 90s, it's like a great powder, so it's like, okay, I need to get that. I looked everywhere, and I'm like, this doesn't exist anymore. Like, even though the article was like recent, I'm like, this doesn't exist anymore. It does smell like old lady, by the way, 100% smells like a grandma, but I looked past it because it's good, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And then finally I figured out this is a Walmart exclusive. So if you want this, you have to order it from Walmart, or if by chance your Walmart has it. Mine shockingly does here in my small little town. But I think I still ordered it online. That kind of stinks because I think it's really good, but at least someone has it. I think I don't look dry, I just look smooth. And that's what I need, because I feel like every loose powder makes me look so dry. But I love this, but I think the e.l.f. one I might love that one even more. I used it in my first 2 videos, if you want to see the e.l.f. one in action, but I thought I'd use this one today since I already used that twice. Okay, for brows, I'm going to use the she's insane. I'm going to use the Flower Beauty, the Skinny Micro Brow Pencil. I'm going to use it in the shade Brunette. It has a little brush, like the Fenty one. I've never tried the Fenty one, because I don't feel the need to, because this is much cheaper, and I feel like it has the same kind of style. I like that this is really really thin. It's like a tiny tip. I use this when I want a more natural look, and then when I want like a more perfected look, I use the Milani Brow Pomade. That's my favorite. I've tried like the Anastasia one before. I had like a sample, and I didn't like it. I felt like it was too much. That Milani one is like perfect. But on days when I just want my brows to look really natural, I really like this pencil. If you don't know, Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's brand. And it's actually a drugstore brand, which I really appreciate. The fact that she's not like a high-end brand like 99% of celebrities' makeup lines are. And her products are so good. I have a lot, and I'm going to talk about one in a few minutes. Okay, my favorite bronzers of all time, there's no contest. Speaking of milk makeup, are these. These are the matte bronzer sticks. I think they call them cream matte bronzer sticks on the website, or on Sephora. I have both colors. Yes, there's only 2 colors. It's ridiculous. They absolutely need to expand the shade range, because if I can use both colors, then that's a problem, because I'm very light. This product is so good. I want them to expand so everyone can experience it. I got these both at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I actually found Glaze first, which is the darker one. I found this first at TJ Maxx, and I absolutely fell in love with this. And then like a month or 2 later, I found the shade Baked at Marshalls, which I think I love Glaze more, but if I have like my Tanologist self tanner on, then I usually use this one, but I can use them both, which again to me is kind of an issue. But I'm going to use Baked today. These are my favorite bronzers ever. I just take them on the back of my hand. This is Baked, and then I use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I just pick it up so it's not too much. I don't like putting it straight on my face, and then I just like tap it and blend it into my contour areas. If I'm going to use a powder blush, I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. in the shade Bronzer. That was the first bronzer I ever used, ever, on a recommendation from Kathleen Lights a very long time ago. But I use these 99% of the time. I have other bronzers in my collection, but I very rarely ever touch them. I don't have that many. It's probably the least amount of, like, out of all my makeup products, it's probably what I have the least is bronzers, because I love these so much. So don't spend full price on these. You can totally find them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Hopefully they're still there. They should be. But you don't have to spend full price. I also saw them on the BoxyCharm pop-up, or like add-ons thing once. So don't pay full price for these. You don't have to. But they're so good. If I want a powder, I do the Physicians Formula one. So hopefully I can give a good test of the makeup today. Or the eye primer. What I'm doing today is we're gonna go to a Spirit Halloween because my mom's sister and I are gonna be the Sanderson sisters for Halloween. We've always wanted to do it, and we've always thought about like making the costumes ourselves, but we never do that because it's too much work. And so we're just like, screw it, we're gonna go to Spirit and each get the costume because we're all adults. We're all gonna wear them. We're not gonna want to be like other things. So every year we're gonna just be this while we pass out candy. We've always wanted to do it, so I said, screw it, let's just do it. Let's just go get them, and then every year we can wear them. Because Hocus Pocus is our favorite Halloween movie of all time, one of our favorite movies, period, all time. We're huge into Halloween in my house. My mom, sister, and I, we love decorating inside, outside, passing out candy. And I haven't dressed up for the past like several years just because been in like college or been an adult, and I'm like, passing out candy in just like a Halloween t-shirt, it's not very fun. I feel like we need, because we all love makeup so much, and you know, we could like have fun with that. My sister's really good at hair. My mom has the perfect hair for Winifred, so she's gonna be Winifred. My sister's gonna be Sarah, and I'm gonna be Mary. I'm already planning on getting a vacuum, like a cheap $20 vacuum. Okay, last night I was looking, and you know how like when we were kids, if you're my age, I'm 25, we had like the little dirt devils, like the fake toy dirt devils. Those don't exist anymore. They only have Dysons, which made me feel old, but they're like the same price as like a cheap vacuum. And I thought, okay, if my mom and sister have brooms and I get the little Dyson, it's 10 inches tall. It's not gonna work. So for actually less money than a fake Dyson at Target, at Walmart I can get like a Bissell like stick vacuum for $20 instead of $25 for the fake Dyson. I'm like, okay, then we could actually like use it. So I think I'm gonna get the actual vacuum as Mary. I need some like cheese puffs and a remote control too. Okay, so this is the M Cosmetics little serum blush. I got this from the Boxy pop-up thing. This is in the shade Peachy Peach. I've always wanted to try these. I love the Colourpop ones that are like these, but I've always wanted to try these. And they've always been too expensive, but they had them for cheap, and I was like, yes. This is my favorite brush for cream bronzer. It's the Morphe G4. I have no idea if they even make this anymore. Got it a long time ago. This is really pretty. I know in the first two videos that I posted, I only wore powder blushes, but actually most days I wear cream blushes. They're my favorite. I couldn't even begin to tell you my favorites because I have so many. I have an entire drawer just full of cream blushes. I think blushes are like my favorite makeup product other than like eyeshadow and lipstick. I have tons of powder blushes, but I also have tons. I have way too many cream blushes. Like when a new formula comes out, I have to try it because I love cream blushes so much. It's kind of embarrassing how many I have. So I really like these though. I've been trying them. I got like 3 colors. And I've been trying them lately. The only thing is the dropper is not great. I'm trying to, there we go. But again, it's kind of like skincare, yet makeup, which I really like, especially lately. So if you have not watched my first 2 videos, I highly suggest that you do. I tell sports history stories while I do my makeup. If you don't know, I'm a sports journalist, so this is actually something that came to me in a dream, the idea for this channel. And so I've posted 2 so far. The first one was on the 2001 World Series after September 11th, and the second one was on the catch. So watch those. Like I said, most of my videos will be that, but sometimes there will be like little makeup, you know, just solely makeup videos, and then sometimes there will be solely sports videos, or maybe something completely different. I don't know. I'm not stuck in one lane. I really just want to do what I feel. Go buy this. This is my favorite cream highlighter of all time. I use this 99% of days now, especially when I'm just staying home and writing. It is the Flower Beauty Day Glow Highlighting Glaze. I have the shade Stunner. Again, they only have 2 shades, which is ridiculous. This is the lightest one they have. Again, you need to expand the shade range because it's so good. I want everyone to be able to use it. I love it so much that it broke, which I take my, I am very particular about keeping my makeup very clean and very nice. And I use this so much that the hinge broke off because I use it so much. But it's just in like a pan, really nice and creamy. I just get it on my finger and then tap it wherever I want to put highlight. It's so easy, you don't need a brush. It's so pretty and so natural, which again, I'm kind of into more natural highlighters unless I'm going to like a concert or something. I just wanted to say, if you don't, because most of you don't know how I do my makeup, I don't think anyone does yet. I don't do winged eyeliner or any eyeliner on the top of my lid because I have hooded lids. I feel like it looks really bad on me. I do eyeliner on my waterline down here, but I don't do eyeliner on top, like liquid liner. I don't do that because I don't feel like it looks good on me. And I also don't do false lashes. I've worn false lashes once in my entire life. I wore them when I went to meet Niall Horan in San Diego. If you don't know me, I'm the world's biggest Niall Horan fan. He's the love of my whole entire life. I've loved him for a very, very long time, since I was in high school. And I love One Direction in general. One Direction fan. I love all the boys. I follow all of their solo careers, but Niall has always been my guy. And I met him on the Flickr World Tour in 2018. I was still in college at San Diego State. I went to his show in Irvine, and then I went to his 2 shows at the Greek Theater in LA, and then I went to Chula Vista, which is near the Mexico border in San Diego. So like I said, I was still in college then, so I was at San Diego State, and I met him, and it was the most incredible experience of my entire life. I actually had front row that night, which by the grace of God, I got those tickets off Ticketmaster. Front row, center. It was incredible. I'll show you my meet and greet picture. It's been my background on all of my devices, and it's been my profile picture since August 17th, 2018. It's my watch. It's everywhere. So that is the only time that I ever wore false lashes in my entire life. I know. I know. Because I had to look good for him. You know what I mean? Okay. Setting spray, all-time favorite, is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is just the one in the Pride edition packaging, but usually it comes in a black one, like a black can. This is continuous, so it's like hairspray. It doesn't stop. It's the best, and it really melts in all your makeup. Alright, so we're going to try this on our eyes. So like I said, I don't think they're oily. I think the problem is my eyes are hooded. Like you see when I just look forward, you can't see. But my problem is I wear glasses and I have hooded eyelids, so sometimes seeing eyeshadow on me is hard, but I don't care. I love makeup so much. But hopefully I really love the Fenty one. I really love the Alamar one. I like the Pretty Vulgar one, but none of those eye primers make my eyeshadow last all day. So I'm hoping, because I love the primer so much, that this will be a miracle. We'll see. I'm not expecting a miracle. It's kind of dry, which is weird. I don't know like how much I'm supposed to use. Well, no, but once you spread it out, it's like smoothing. I like the doe foot. It's cool. But it's like completely clear. And I like that it has like moisturizing properties in it. It doesn't feel as sticky as the face primer, but it definitely feels smoothing. Hopefully that's enough. I feel like not a lot comes off, but then once you spread it, you feel it. Alright, I think I got it everywhere pretty good. I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna use the Spanglish palette from Alamar Cosmetics. Kathleen Light's friend, Gabby, this is her business, her makeup line, and it celebrates her Cuban culture. I love it so much. I'm actually wearing the earrings that go with this. Kathleen Light's sister has a jewelry brand called Sio, and these go with it. I got these, and I think it came with a makeup bag too. I think some brushes. I got this in the boxy like pop-up thing, and it came like a whole set. But this palette's so pretty and so unique. I would usually, if I'm staying home and just writing, because I work from home currently, I would just throw on maybe one shadow, one cream shadow. I love like the Colourpop Jelly Matte shadows. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes Mesmerized ones. The Morphe 2 jelly eyeshadows, I love those. But if I actually feel, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, sometimes I just don't want to rummage through them to pick one. But since we really want to test this eye primer today, I'm going to use this because I want to use some more exciting shades. Usually I'm like very boring. I like pinks and oranges and browns. I love browns and gold and stuff. I prefer warmer shades on me, but I'm going to try to do a little more of an exciting look to make sure that to see how well that eye primer holds up. So I'm going to take a little bit of IK Cute, this pink one, into my crease. I'm not the world's best eyeshadow applier, but I think I've gotten better over the years, so I'm not a makeup artist at all. It feels like it's going on very smoothly. Sometimes when you use an eyeshadow primer, it kind of like skips, but this feels really smooth and really easy to blend. I'm just going to put a little bit of that shade, not too much, just a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take, I'm going to take Ja 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 into my, don't make fun of me, okay, I'm not Cuban. Although I did take a lot of Spanish in high school and college, and I was pretty darn good at it. I'm going to take that brownish shade into my crease too. And really blend it out. Hell, blend it out. I have a question because I'm very curious. I don't know where you guys all are, but has your Target put out Halloween stuff yet? Mine still has school supplies out, and it's driving me insane. Went there yesterday because I was in the area anyway, and I wanted to see if they had Halloween stuff out, and they didn't. It says online like in stock in the seasonal area, and it was school supplies, and it's yesterday was September 13th, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, come on. And they had employees who were stocking other areas. I'm like, where's the Halloween? I'm ready for spooky season. I also saw that Colourpop's gonna have round 2 of Hocus Pocus. And I'm terrified because last year that scarred me. I got everything we wanted, my mom, sister, and I, except Sarah's lipstick. And I got Mary's lipstick, and my mom got Winifred's. It just shows who we're meant to be, who we chose. But I gave my sister my lipstick, the Mary one, because I felt bad because I tried to get her the Sarah one and I couldn't. I tried Ulta, I tried Colourpop's website, and it just didn't happen. And like now I wish I had it. I'm hoping maybe they just restock the same stuff as last year and it's not different, because I want to get her Sarah's lipstick to wear on Halloween. But I'm like, I'm emotionally bruised from that. I don't need that again. But I love Hocus Pocus so much. It's been my favorite movie since I was a kid. Favorite Halloween movie. Ugh, I don't want to deal with it again. I'm gonna take Muy Excited on my outer corner. Alright, on my lid, I'm going to take Pero Like, but like, it's like a peachy color. It's very pretty. Ooh, so pretty. It's going to be 99 degrees today, so I'm really excited to see if this holds up in the heat. And me trying on a costume, and you know we're going to stop at Marshall's and Home Goods. Who am I kidding? So walking through there, I'm going to have a mask on, so I'm sure that'll mess up down here. But I'm curious to see how this holds up. And I'm going to check in with you later. Okay, for eyeliner, this is my favorite eyeliner ever. It's the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Brownie. This lasts really well on my waterline. I love these eyeliners. And then I'm going to blend that brown shade on top. Okay, for mascara, I love trying new mascaras. So I never really have one set one. If I had to choose one, it'd be the Maybelline Sky High. But this is actually my favorite for my lower lashes. This is the Shop Miss A AOA Skinny Mascara. This is, if you don't know Shop Miss A, they have like makeup products and other stuff, and it's like everything's $1. So this is $1, and it's a under eye, or it's a skinny mascara, but I use it for my lower lashes to really help define them, and I think it's really good. Plus, it's only $1, so you can't beat that. And since I don't wear lashes, I try to make sure I help grow my lashes and keep them really healthy. So my biggest suggestion I can give to you is to put castor oil on your lashes every single night. Whenever I like get my makeup done, or like someone, if I go to a Mac store or something and like they try a product on or something, they're always like, your lashes are so long, and I'm always like, castor oil every single night. It works. It really does work. I'm going to use the Lash Sensational Mascara from Maybelline. Try this because I found like an article or something where everyone was saying this is like the best drugstore mascara. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's good. It's fine. I think I just like the Maybelline Sky High even more. And yes, I'm weird. I don't do my mascara like this. I do it with my left hand. I don't know how I do it. It's just how I do it. Okay, so I have a new lip to try. This is the Tinkerbell x Colourpop Glossy Lip Stain. This is in the shade Cloth If You Believe. It's like a nude with some gold shimmer in it. It's really cute packaging. Why I really wanted this is because my family and I, we go to Disneyland a lot, but it's like our favorite travel destination. And we go at least once a year in normal times, and whenever I go, I like to wear Disney makeup. So like if Colourpop does a Disney collab or like Dose of Colors, I always look at it because when I'm in Disneyland, I like to wear Disney like eyeshadow palettes, Disney blush, Disney lip products, and I thought that this would be absolutely perfect for Disneyland because it's really easy to put on with, it's not like a red Mickey lipstick that you have to put on or something. It's glossy, so it's going to be comfortable, and it's a lip stain. So if it rubs off, you're still going to have a bit of color. So I really wanted to try these. It comes in a little doe foot, and it feels like water. It's like, I think I have Urban Decay lipstick like this. Why does it tickle? It tickles. It's really pretty. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to wear this at Disneyland anytime soon, but I really want to take my best friend because she's never been, and she wants to go during like Halloween time, because I've been during like Christmas, but I've never been during Halloween. I've gone during my birthday in November, but it was already Christmas stuff by then, so I think maybe next year, hopefully. I think it's really pretty, and hopefully I think it's going to last really well. Okay, so like I said, other than that, I'm going to check in several hours. We're going to go to Spirit, maybe a couple other stores. I think it's going to be a really good test of the primer because it's pretty hot outside. I'm going to be trying on the costume, like I said, and yeah, other than that, I'm just going to be writing the rest of the day. I have articles to get done, so I will check in with you guys in a little while. Oh, it is 10:46 right now, so I will check in with you later. I'll see you then. Okay, so I'm back. It is currently 7:12 p.m. So it's been on for like a little over 8 hours, about 8.5 hours. I did all the things I needed to do, went about my day, so let's go ahead and see how the eyeshadow held up. So honestly, I can tell that the shimmer shade kind of transferred up into my crease a little bit, which is common because, like I said, I have hooded lids. So I kind of expect that. Usually if I come home during the day, I'll like take a big fluffy brush, or if I have time during the day, and I'll like blend that out because it annoys me. But I think that's because I have hooded lids. But honestly, yeah, I feel like you can tell in my crease, it kind of either transferred or some of it's gone. But honestly, for all I did today in the 99-degree heat, I don't think it looks bad. Again, this is just a first impression. I'm gonna have to try this more to see if it really is like worth spending $24 on. I'll probably use it in a future video. And maybe update in the description box or just update in the video as I'm talking. Very first impression, I really like it, and I think it does a really good job for hooded eyes. First impression. Is my eyeshadow perfect? No, but it's been 8 hours, so I don't expect it to be perfect. But usually when I get home from being out in the 99-degree heat, this whole part will be gone in my crease. And partly on my lid, and it'll only be like right at the tip. There'll still be like where I'd put liner almost if I wore winged eyeliner. There's like shimmer left there. Usually my eyeshadow would be like pretty much gone at this point, and it's pretty good. I would be more interested to see how this works in like the fall, because honestly with the summer here it's so hot that just anything melts off, I feel like. This is probably all gone because I wore a double mask, so that probably doesn't look great, but that's not what matters. The eyeshadow though, honestly I think it looks really good. So if you have really oily eyelids, or if you have hooded eyes like me, I think it's worth a try if you're willing to spend the $24 on it, because an eye primer is going to last you forever. Oh, the under eye. There's two parts to this, duh. My under eyes look really good. Again, usually they can look kind of dry, and they don't today. That could be a coincidence, but I don't think so. They usually look really dry. It's not really sinking into any of the little lines I have there. Don't pay attention to my nose, or right here, it's where my glasses sit, so it always comes off there, but I think it looks really good on my under eyes. I think it's a really good product, and that's again, just a first impression, but I think it's really unique. But I'm going to keep trying it, and I'll keep you guys updated. But if I had to give a ranking, okay, out of 5 baseballs, right now I would give it 4. That's pretty good. And depending on how it works in the future, it could go up or it could go down. It's a very unique formula compared to most of the eye primers I use, and I love that you can use it for both. And I thought I wouldn't really benefit from the under eye part of it, but I think I did actually. I didn't expect it to hydrate that much under there. And again, maybe it's just a coincidence, but honestly, usually my under eyes look like dry, and they don't. They look nice and smooth, and I don't know. And I think my eyeshadow looks pretty good for having been on for 8 hours, So, do I think this is a good eye primer right off the bat? Yes. Do I know if it's the greatest eye primer of all time? I don't know that yet. But I think it's pretty darn good, especially because you can use it for both under your eyes and on your lids. And shockingly, even though I didn't think I needed it, I think it looks really good on my under eye. And my shadow lasted really well, and that usually doesn't happen. So I think if you have issues with those areas, then this is totally worth it. I was going to say, I also know that in addition to the 2 primers, they also have a Hydro Grip setting spray. I'd be curious to try that too, because I really like this line, and if both these products are good, then that must be pretty good too, maybe. So I'd be curious to try that too. But other than that, please subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on social media. All the products that I used will be linked down below. Again, this was my first impressions, so I'm still figuring out how I want to do things, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next one. Bye. On your faces, who's calling me? It's a spam call. Ignore that. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring my makeup towel. I always forget my makeup towel. What is my cat doing? What are you doing? I scared my cat putting on the lid to the concealer. What are you doing? Oh my God, she's playing with my bedspread. Usually I film a little bit later in the day and she's laying behind this chair on the ground sleeping, but it's like almost 10 a.m. so it's not time for her nap yet, so she's rambunctious. Don't eat that. Hey, don't eat my plant. You know better. Curry, no. Curry, get down. No. I plant her cat grass so she won't eat my freaking house plants, and she still eats my house plants. Okay, I'm gonna take Maybelline. I can't. I'm watching the A's.